everybody, welcome back. It's the United Way. Today we're going to be doing the United Way news show, gathering up all your weekly Manchester United news and transfer rumours. Just before we jump into it, please hit that subscribe button. We're getting ever closer to 400 subs. A lot of content coming your way during the long summer. And again, we'll get into depth about the news that we'll talk about, but I suppose we'll get stuck into it. Again, this is like all the weekly Manchester United news, so you can get the news back into your mind and think about it. This is all the weekly Manchester United news and transfer rumours. We're only going to pick the key news, and nothing's going to be in order, but it's news, so we'll try and do our best. So we'll start off with this news came out 4 days ago, and it is about Christian Eriksen. Manchester United have drawn the race to sign Christian Eriksen. Erik ten Hag is looking for midfield reinforcements and to make his budget stretch as far as possible. To be honest, I actually would like Christian Eriksen at Man United. Even with what happened to him in the Euros last year, I'd still want Christian Eriksen. He's playing so good. He has experience, quality. He just has everything that most Man United midfielders don't have, and he has everything with what Man United need. I would love Christian Eriksen. That's being honest. Again, everyone has their opinions, and my opinion is I like Christian Eriksen. He could definitely do the job. I mean, look what he's doing with Brentford at the moment. I reckon if you put Christian Eriksen into even better side, he'd be world class. You know, if you throw Eriksen into Liverpool, the City, Real Madrid, or Barcelona, Atleti, even United, I know we haven't got the class as other teams have, but it's still my good Man United team. I'd say Eriksen would be top dog. And again, he also has good leadership as well. And for a player that looks quiet on the field, let's just say all that quietness, you know, it's all about putting your head down. And most Man United players don't put their head down. And Christian Eriksen does. So him coming in, Erik ten Hag's a big fan of him. Because Erik ten Hag, before Eriksen came back to football, he trained with Ajax, obviously before he returned to play football with Brentford. So ten Hag would have seen him there and seen what he's about. And I don't know. The thing is about it, Eriksen, he's like 30 now, 31, not too sure. He's around the 30 mark anyways. I feel like we should have got him when he left Tottenham, or when he was at Tottenham, because what a player he was. And again, it's obviously his price tag has went down a good bit, but he's still a good player, and I reckon Brentford would love to keep him for another season. But his contract will expire, so he is a free agent as well. Man United have to start looking into the market and see what players are around there, and Eriksen will be number one. I recommend on that transfer list. So moving, just that news about Christian Eriksen was from Mulluck's Mirror, which is a very good source, and this news here is also from Mulluck's Mirror. Erik ten Hag plots to bring in 6 new signings this summer. Again, I'm not going to talk too much about it. All I want to do is ask you is what players can you see Erik ten Hag sign in the summer transfer window? And let's hope it's someone good. You know, we don't want to jump the bullet too quick or jump the gun and not get a decent player. But again, who do you think those 6 new signings will be? I hope it's not, you know, typical media or typical United promising things and it doesn't happen. I hope it's honest and it's the truth and they go and do that. You know, there's no point, you know, if you can talk the talk, you can walk the walk or something like that. Man, you know, they do all this talking, but they have to kind of get down to business. Like the summer transfer window was, I'm pretty sure when you're watching this video, the transfer window probably be open. So with hopefully Man United have a few players. So back to Christian Eriksen, what I was talking to you about. Erik ten Hag got a close-up view of Eriksen when he allowed him to train with Ajax squad. Ten Hag was hugely impressed by Eriksen's desire and performances under Thomas Frank, have strengthened Ten Hag's belief that he can help him rebuild. Again, Mulluck's Mirror is the source there once again. So yeah, listen, I wouldn't be surprised if we get Christian Eriksen in the summer. I really, really wouldn't. And to be honest with you, I really, really like Christian Eriksen. Experience is what Man United do need in the midfield as well. I know a lot of people would like Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice, the likes we have to be looking at the free agent as well and see what we can get around in that experience, because Bruno would definitely need a good partnership, especially with Pogba gone, Lingard leaving, and the likes of all that stuff. And Man United have to look. They have to look into the free market. It just we have. I can't remember the last time Man United actually said, "You know what I'll do? Look into the free market." A lot of teams do it. Some Tottenham usually do it. City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, all the top teams in the world do it. And Man United just, you don't do it. We go for players that are playing at clubs in their 30s and are worth 30 mil. And then if you're looking at Eriksen, who's free, and at Tottenham, I'm pretty sure Tottenham will also look at the snatch him back. Teams will be looking at Christian Eriksen, a lot of top teams. Christian Eriksen is a good player, and I would like Christian Eriksen. I could talk about Christian Eriksen all day on a video, but I don't want it because this is the United Way News show. And we just want experience. Bruno's good, but he hasn't got the experience. Again, a bit of experience, but he hasn't got the experience like Christian Eriksen would have. And neither would Fred or anyone like that. Eric, we need experience in that midfield alongside ADM. Of course, there's no doubt about that. But again, let me know in the comments below whether you like Christian Eriksen at Manchester United. I would. That's just my opinion. But listen, everyone's entitled to my opinion, so I would like to hear all your opinion because we love to hear all your communication and all that stuff. So Erik ten Hag has already launched a bid for Frenkie de Jong. Barcelona have indicated they would be willing to sell for around £70 million for de Jong. Is yet to be convinced about making the switch. Now, just to be honest, Frenkie de Jong can stay at Barcelona, to be honest with you, because sometimes you can be sick and tired of the Frenkie de Jong havoc or the news about Frenkie de Jong. There's just, Man United should just leave Frenkie de Jong where he is. No point arguing with him and go for someone else. They're like Eriksen, for example, he's probably better than Frenkie de Jong in obviously a certain way, because every player has their own style of play and how they perform and all that stuff. And it's just, Man United have to be careful of what they walk into, because Frenkie de Jong, he's kind of come out and said in a nice way that he doesn't want to come to the club. He would have to stay at Barcelona. So I don't see why Man United are kind of going for Frenkie de Jong when we can go for someone else. We can go for, as I said, Christian Eriksen. There's a lot of good players out there. There really, really is. And I don't know why Man United are trying to go for Frenkie de Jong, who is worth £70 million, right? Put that into euros, probably 100 mil, whatever. And then you can add-ons and bonuses and all that stuff into Frenkie de Jong's contract. It's just not worth it. I mean, I'd only have £120 million to spend in the summer, because of course the Glazers, being stupid again, don't like to give money out, even though they say that they like to give money out. Man United. I always say, if Manchester United are going to go for a midfielder, make sure you don't. There's midfielders out there that could cost you 30, 40, 50 million pounds, and they're probably better than Frenkie de Jong. Frankly, he has came out and said it though, that in a nice way, I don't want to come to Manchester United. So then you think with Erik ten Hag being experienced and a proper manager, not saying that recent managers weren't proper managers, but proper, you think to yourself, Erik ten Hag, he's just going to walk away. Erik ten Hag can't be bringing, oh, but I managed him. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you look at Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp with the teams they previously managed, they're hardly going to be like, well, I managed him and him, so I'm going to bring him because I managed them. I'm going to bring them to Liverpool because I managed so and so. They go for players like they got Thiago cheap enough, Liverpool, Gundogan, Rodri. They got players cheap, and Frenkie de Jong hasn't won that many trophies when you think of it. Don't get me wrong, Frenkie de Jong is a brilliant player. But with £70 million, maybe next year, but just try and go for the 6 signings first and then jump back. Because if you're looking for a defender, a fullback, a midfielder, another striker, a winger, leave Frankie de Jong out of it, and then we'll jump back to him unless we really need him. But at the moment, Frankie de Jong, stay where you are. You could say we are. But again, back to you. Would you like Frankie de Jong and Manchester United, or do you think Man United should kind of stay away from him and go for someone else who's probably better and cheaper? So we have Julian Timber. Bit of news about him. I wouldn't say it's good news, but it's news that I wouldn't worry about. Julian Timber is having doubts over leaving Ajax to join Manchester United in a £35 million deal with the World Cup approaching. Again, most of these have come from Mullock's Mirror alongside this Timber news. Timber, if you come to Manchester United, we look at Varane, who's very, very injury prone. Harry Maguire, who's just crap. I can't put that in any other words to make it sound nice. Lindelof, he's not going to win trophies, is he? And he's probably another player who could be injury prone. Boy, who's leaving, I'm pretty sure, and Phil Jones, who, again, another player who I'm pretty sure is going to leave. So, Timber, if you come to Manchester United with a manager who recently managed you, you're going to get game time, Timber. Okay, you're 20 years of age. Don't mind about your age. You're getting game time. You're a 20-year-old who has a head like 25, 30-year-old because it's just your mindset. And if you play with Erik ten Hag, you'd be fine. But I wouldn't worry about that news, to be honest with you, Reds. I think we'll get Timber in the summer. I really, really do. Timber, we're definitely getting a defender in the summer. If it's Timber, Torres, Ndika, there's a lot of players out there. There's also RB Leipzig defender who we just, at the moment, I think it's Gavardiol. The RB Leipzig defender. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about the joint Timber news. I'm honestly on 80-90% that we're going to get Julian Timber in the summer. I really, really am. Because you'll think of, all you need is a phone call, and that's it. Frankie de Jong. What if you're talking about Frankie de Jong? Erik ten Hag talks to Timber, convinces Timber, bang, Timber to Manchester United. Here we go. So we have captaincy news, and I'd really like to hear your opinions on this. Obviously, this isn't a live stream, but comment down below about the captaincy. It's David De Gea is hot favourite to get the captain's job. I'm Man United head of, as I call him, slabhead Harry Maguire. That's from Phil Thomas from The Sun, which is, it's pretty reliable, I'd say. A lot of fan channels also use it. So, yeah, listen, a lot of people wouldn't want David De Gea as the captain. No one wants Harry Maguire to be the captain. A lot of people would prefer Ronaldo because of the trophies Ronaldo's won, his experience, he's a serial winner, athleticism. He's more of a again, as I said, he's more of experience, passionate about his work, what he does on the field. But listen, it's between David De Gea and Cristiano Ronaldo for me, but I'll leave it all to you. Who would you like to be the new Manchester United captain next season? It's all to you. I did say De Gea. I'd like De Gea to be my like to be the new Manchester United captain for next season. But listen, you can't argue if it does go to Ronaldo. To be honest with you, I don't mind who gets the captain's armband. If it's De Gea or Ronaldo, I'm going to be more than happy. As long as it doesn't go to Harry Maguire. And then we could throw Bruno in there, but I don't think he'll get the captain's armband. He'll probably be, the second choice captain, and De Gea will be third choice captain. Harry Maguire can be nowhere near captain again. He just can't. I don't know why we get Harry Maguire captain's armband when you have the likes of Ronaldo. Like before Ronaldo came in, you had De Gea and Bruno. And I don't know why we went with a player that costs 80 million, doesn't captain England. Harry Kane does. And we go for a super Harry Maguire. When we actually could have got Van Dijk, but we didn't want to go for Van Dijk, so we went for Harry Maguire. Liverpool fans, if you watch this video, I have never, ever called Van Dijk crap. There are defenders out there better than him, but Harry Maguire, he's literally Hull City level. He really, really is. He's Hull City level, if not lower. League 2 or something like that. But then let me know in the comments who you'd like to be the captain, who you'd like Manchester United new captain to be next season. So we have more captaincy news. Erik ten Hag is involved in this. It says, new boss Erik ten Hag told sources he would be happy for the dressing room to choose who wears the armband when they return to Carrington at the end of this month. So at the end of June, they'll be returning back to Carrington to get back up and running for the season ahead. Yeah, listen, yeah. I'm more than happy with that. Man City do it. They say sit down, and what they do is Man City players all sit down, and I don't think the management has anything to do with the vote, but what Manchester City players do is they sit down and they write down on a piece of paper or a vote who they would like to be who they'd like to wear the captain's armband next season, and obviously the player who gets the most votes is the captain. And I think Kevin De Bruyne has been City's captain, or Gundogan, something like that, has been their captain um, for the season gone. So I would honestly be more than happy with that, because if I always say it, if any player decide votes for Harry Maguire, they're gone. If Phil Jones would probably vote for Harry Maguire, that's being honest with you. But yeah, let us know in the comments below who would like to be the new captain next season. But me, listen, Harry Maguire cannot be the new captain next season. He can't be. With a new man, Eric Ten Hag, he takes the job very serious, as we can see, as we know. And his first impression in his first press was very poor. His first press conference a few weeks back was very, very good, I have to say. A very confident manager, another passionate man. He doesn't mess around, I should say. He's not a man that you can stand on if you're a player. Harry Maguire can't be the captain next season. He can't. I don't want to talk much about it because everyone's going to agree with me, but Harry Maguire cannot be the captain next season. We just can't. But let me know in the comments below who you would like the new Manchester United captain to be next season. So we have Cristiano Ronaldo's stunning goal against Tottenham has been named as Manchester United's goal of the season 2021-22. He was also the Sir Matt Busby Player of the Year and David De Gea got Player of the Year as well, which is congratulations to both. Okay, so we have Eric Ten Hag has Donny van de Beek in his plans for next season. As things stand, Donny is now expected to play a role in the Manchester United team. That was from the main man, of course, Fabrizio Romano. Yeah, I mean, listen, we all knew Donny was going to be the new, was going to come back into the walk into that Manchester United team next season. Again, if we're speaking of Frenkie, you can keep him. We have Donny, and we can get Christian Eriksen. That'll do nicely, and get another DM as well. And a few other little players that are cheap enough for the positions we need, and that'll be a good little transfer window that'll do nicely, as I said. I can't wait to see Donny come back next season, or Eric Ten Hag. We all said that if Eric Ten Hag gets the job, Van de Beek won't go anywhere. He'll stay at Man United for another year maybe, and see how things pan out. But yeah, let us know in the comments below. Would you like to see Donny walk into that Man United team, or again keep him on the bench, which is his favourite position? Poor fella. Hey, so we have this came in 3-4 days ago, and it is AS Roma have closed the coup on Nemanja Matic, who will arrive on a free transfer from Man United. Matic will sign a 1-year contract with the option to extend into the 2023-24 season as well. That was from Marzio. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, listen, it's funny because I think he played under Jose Mourinho at Chelsea, and then I think he also played for Jose Mourinho with Man United, and now he's playing under Jose Mourinho with Roma. So he's following Mourinho everywhere. Mourinho must be a big fan of Nemanja Matic, and why wouldn't you? With what he's did for Manchester United over the years, he's been phenomenal. And I really wish we got Nemanja Matic, sooner than we did, because he would have been brilliant. But listen, Nemanja Matic has always been a good midfielder, very underrated. I feel. I really think Nemanja Matic was always an underrated midfielder. Even when he played at Chelsea, let's take bias out of. Even when he played for Chelsea, Nemanja Matic, I wanted him, and he still is underrated. Obviously, the age, he's kind of getting there, that retirement age. But honestly, Nemanja Matic, what a player, and it was kind of sad when he announced that he was leaving the club. But we all respect Matic. And again, from all of us, I think I speak for every Manchester United fan around the globe. We wish him all the best of luck, and we hope he can win a few trophies and rub it on our faces. But here we go. Dean Henderson news. Newcastle United are not planning to sign Dean Henderson from Manchester United this summer, despite constantly being linked with a move for the goalkeeper. This is from Luke Edwards from the telly. While Henderson is admired within St James's Park, there has been no attempt made to sign him, and that is not going to change in the window. Again, all this news about Dean Henderson was from Luke Edwards telly. Yeah, I mean, listen, Dean Henderson. It seems like he's not going to Newcastle. To be honest with you, in a way, I'd like Dean Henderson to go for the money, sell him, like him to go for the money and get someone else that doesn't demand game time. He can be, I don't know, Sprodrick, not even important, just rotation, a rotation goalie that is cheap and doesn't mind what game time he gets once he's going to know he's going to get game time sooner or later. But yeah, Dean Henderson, let us know whether you'd like him to go in the comments below. Supposedly Manchester United were interested in a player which was talking to us about, actually RB Leipzig, Josko Gvardiol, telefootball, but that did happen. I don't know much about him. He looks very good. Then supposing he came out said that that's not true. So, well, he's happy to stay at RB Leipzig. Listen, I don't mind. I'd rather get a Torres or a Jurrien Timber. So we also have Man United are prepared for a drawn-out pursuit of De Jong this summer, with Ten Hag aiming to make 5 signings. They accept the Stars will have to align to secure De Jong signing. That was from James Allen Robson. I mean, listen, as I said, I don't want Frankie. I mean, United, I think we should stay away from and go for someone else, especially with Don Yurtunen as well. Man United are also interested in Ruben Neves, who Wolverhampton Wanderers are demanding £7 million for him, and Barcelona have also been targeting Neves in the long term. That was from Telefootball again, good reliable source. I don't think Ruben Neves is worth £70 million. It's the same price as Frankie de Jong, which, yeah, stay away from Ruben. If he was 40, 50 million, you'd think about it, all right, but 70 mil. Again, you can negotiate, but you have to sell players if you really want to get him. But I don't think Ruben Neves would be interested in coming to Man United in the summer anyway. Well, let me know whether you like him in the comment section below. So this is about Denzel Dumfries, who plays for Inter Milan. The Dutchman as well. Man United and Bayern Munich are interested in signing Denzel Dumfries. This summer, Inter Milan are hoping to selling the 26-year-old, as it would allow them to avoid losing a star like Alessandro Bastoni or Lautaro Martinez. Do you like that little accent at the end? Yeah, I mean, Denzel Dumfries, he's built like a rock, has speed like lightning. I would really like Denzel Dumfries at Man United. I feel like, again, he's not overrated, but he's not underrated either. And I feel like he'll be good, especially to for Man United are planning on selling or loaning out Wan-Bissaka or Diogo Dalot. So it'd be nice to get him in, and I reckon he'd be very good. I reckon he'd have either Dalot or Wan-Bissaka some competition for that right back position. He can also be a right wing back as well, which can be handy. Darwin Nunez news. Again, all this news is weekly news, so the more we kind of get into the news, the more the news changes. But this came out a day ago. So Man United and Newcastle United are bidding for Darwin Nunez, and are currently the teams closest to signing the Benfica forward. Now again, Liverpool are jumping into that deal now. And I've always said that we should stay away from Nunez. I think we should. I don't think he's worth the money he's worth. I honestly think we should go for someone else. Don't go for someone like Nunez, who literally wants to play Champions League football, and we're still trying to go for Man United. Are a stupid team, aren't they? Frankie de Jong came out and said in a nice way he doesn't want to come to the club. He wants Champions League football. What that I take that is 2 fingers up to Man United. And Darren Nunez said the same in a nice way. I don't want to come to United. I want Champions League football. He wants to go to Liverpool. So if a player wants to go to Liverpool, let him, because he just doesn't want to come to us. It's simple as. But yeah, listen, I don't like Darren Nunez. I don't like him, but I just don't think we should get him. So we have Man United have been moving for Inter Milan centre-back Alessandro Bastoni in the last few hours. Spurs have been in talks with Inter and Bastoni with no offer being made. That's from the article. Yeah, I mean, Alessandro Bastoni, he seems like a good defender. Not sure I said how much he's worth. No, it doesn't say how much he's worth, but I don't think he's anywhere, near the 60s, 70s. But Man United also have a strong interest in Sven Botman. Lily would want between 40 to 45 million euros. That's from the Martio again. Again, you can negotiate that to 30, 35 million euros, pounds, and see what you get out of it, And I listen to what Man United, what we do here is any news that comes out from a reliable source we post, even though it's just bullshit. We still have to do it for you. So if you're looking at this thinking blah 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 blah, it's our job. It's what we do. And yeah, I like Sven Botman. 40 to 45 mil. I think it's a bit. Don't think he's worth that, but you can also negotiate. We can't complain about players with budget or price target all the time. We also have Manchester United and Chelsea are both interested in signing the PSV star Ibrahim Sangare. Sources close to the player say that he has his heart set on a Premier League move and is confident he'll play in the Premier League next season. That was from probably one of the most reliable things ever, Sky Sports News. I don't know much about him, to be honest. Obviously, I know he plays for PSV. I'm pretty sure he's another young star. Obviously, I don't think he's in his 20s, but Ibrahim Sangare would seem to be a good player. I'm pretty sure he's also a midfielder. Which, listen, I feel like that, it should go for him. He's 24 years of age, midfielder, and wears the number 6, and his international team is Ivory Coast as well. And he scored 3 goals in the Eredivisie this season, played 29 games and got 2 assists and 4 yellow cards for Ivory Coast. The 2022, we played 4 games, 1 goal, 1 assist and 1 yellow. But listen, you can't really look at that and question them off Ivory Coast, because you wouldn't play for them week in, week out unless it's the World Cup. So, we'll find out what happens there. But yeah, listen, I'd like him. He's a midfielder, number 6, so he can either be a DM or a central midfielder. He's confident that he's going to come to a Premier League club next season, and he has his heart set. I think he will go to Man United, especially if you look at Chelsea. We have Jorginho, Kovacic, N'Golo Kante, Conor Gallagher, who'll be returning, Loftus-Cheek. I think if you look at Man United saying they don't have much midfielders, I'll come to them because I get more game time there. But let me know in the comments whether you would like them, to be honest, as well. So we also did post Timber versus Torres head-to-head on our YouTube channel, so make sure to check that out and give it a like and comment and let us know if you would like. Man United have prioritised strengthening their forward line and midfield during the summer window, ahead of bringing in reinforcements in defence. That was from Rob Dawson, ESPN. Very, very, very reliable source as well, alongside the likes of Fabrizio. Yeah, I mean, listen, we know who we need to get, don't we? If we need a defender, a fullback, I'd say, a midfielder, DM, winger, striker, a few backup players. We need a lot of signings, and 120 million. I think it'll be a busy summer, but I think the January transfer window next year will also be a very busy one as well. But who knows? And here we go. She's talking shit about Darren Nunez. Darren Nunez is keen for a regular Champions League football, but Man United believe there is a chance he could be convinced to move to Old Trafford. Rob Dawson, ESPN. Yeah, it's like 2 fingers up saying, I don't want to come to you, man. I don't want to go to a team that has Champions League football like Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool. Tottenham even. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to come to United. And to be honest with you, I don't think we would have got him anyways, even if he said, I want to come to Man United. No. But Manchester United have offered Barcelona 60 million euros fixed plus 20 million euros in variables for Frankie de Jong. Don't want to talk much about it because I really am getting fed up. There was news about him last night that he's close to leaving Barcelona. I didn't even post it because I don't want people to be thinking, no, just no. And it's no, we're not getting him. We're not getting him, okay? I can tell you this from reliable sources, we're not getting him. And I like this news. Manchester United have been making it pretty clear they have no intention of selling Marcus Rashford, given the number of players who have already left or have not much use for. Losing someone they would have seen, losing someone they have would seem a bit counterproductive, and he just needs to rediscover his form, and that's from Simon Stone. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't be by any means nervous because I think that we will be getting. I think Rashford will be good next season. When Rashford's on form, he's honestly such a good player. Listen, we all have our moments, but I just think, you know, Rashford at the moment is, yeah, again, season very bad that he's had. But listen, what do you expect? But I'm happy that Rashford is staying. So we also have Man United are already talking with Alejandro Garnacho over a new deal, but he will be at the club until 2025, regardless, due to triggers within his scholarship agreement that extend on his birthday every year. That's from Jack Telba from the transfers.com. That's brilliant news. I mean, look at Garnacho. He's a star in the making, isn't he? Just a brilliant player. Let me know whether you would like to see him in the starting, not in the senior team, get a call up to the senior team next season. I really, really would like to see him get a chance, especially, I'm pretty sure he'll definitely get a chance pre-season. So here we go about Antony, the Ajax winger, 21 years of age as well, I think. Man United will continue to try to make progress in signing Antony from Ajax. Antony's staff is already in Europe. The purpose of the trip is to accelerate and perhaps close the possible deal between the player and the Manchester club. And he also said, and also negotiations to move Antony from Ajax and take him to Man United could generate 60 million euros. The 22-year-old attacking midfielder could be the first signing of coach Erik ten Hag. Yes. Get him in, 60 mil, negotiate. Everyone's happy, right? Martial will be coming back. I'm pretty sure we're going to sell Martial. Wan-Bissaka could probably leave. Pretty sure we'll loan, whatever. Pretty sure we'll get a bit of money for him. Dean Henderson could leave. Get a bit of money for him. Phil Jones, get a bit of money for him. Eric Boy, get a bit of money for him. Hopefully Harry Maguire, get a bit of money for him. A few players that are probably leaving, we'll get the money back off them. We will be fine. I was 70% confident we were going to get him a few weeks ago. I'm honestly, I'll move it up. I'm 85% confident we're going to get Antony. I think we really are going to get Antony. Seems like he had a good relationship. I don't think having Champions League football or not doesn't bother that man. And listen, let us know in the comments below whether you would like Antony at Manchester United. I really, 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 really would. But yes, guys, that has been the weekly United Way news show. Usually it is called United News at 7, but we thought we'd change it up a bit and call it the United Way news show. Sounds a bit more better, doesn't it? But yeah, that has been it. Just to remind you, on our schedule, we have on Friday transfer news. Saturday will be improvements Erik ten Hag can make, like players he can improve and what he can improve around the club. And Sunday will probably be Let's Talk United podcast, and probably have that on Twitter Space. So, and also please follow all our socials. Again, just remind you all, Instagram is United Way 1, TikTok it's United Way, Twitter it's United Way, Facebook is United Way, Twitch it's United Way, YouTube. We're literally everywhere. We're everywhere. We're on all platforms. Twitch, we've been on Twitch a good few weeks now. Make sure to go and follow that. Just type up it's United Way on Google and you'll get us everywhere. We're literally everywhere. There's just no argument about it because we're on a mission to 400 subs. So if you can really hit that subscribe button, listen, we're only we're a good group of lads who give you all special content. We mightn't know much, but we definitely give you all the best content we have. You know, we all love and appreciate your support. We always have, always will. And something special coming up in the summer. It'll be solo. It'll be something to do with me as well. It'll be something very special. I'm not leaving. I'm staying. Don't worry. It's something to do with that. Don't expect any of that. It's gonna be very, very exciting, and I'm 100% confident that you will like it. I really, really am. But yes, guys, that has been the United Way News Show. Hope you've all enjoyed the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Please like, comment, hit that big red subscribe button, and I'll speak to you all soon on the next one. Thank you.